On September 23, 2021, a shocking and unexpected incident shook an airport to its core. A bull, having broken through the perimeter fence, stormed wildly onto the runway. At that very moment, a large passenger plane was accelerating for takeoff. The captain had no time to react. Braking was impossible at such speed, and in an instant, the aircraft collided head-on with the animal. The impact was catastrophic. The bull collapsed instantly, while the plane shuddered violently. A series of explosions erupted along the fuselage, flames engulfing the aircraft as thick black smoke spiraled thousands of meters into the sky. Even more terrifying, the plane was already airborne, climbing rapidly with its engines ablaze. Inside the cockpit, the captain's heart pounded. There was no time to wonder how the bull had gotten onto the runway. His only focus was to keep the aircraft stable and attempt an emergency return to the airport. Behind him, the cabin descended into chaos. The explosion had terrified the passengers. Panic spread like wildfire. Strapped into their seats, many clutched their seatbelts with white knuckles. Screams of fear filling the cabin as the aircraft rattled violently. Meanwhile, the airport erupted into turmoil. Ground staff, realizing the disaster had been caused by something as unthinkable as a bull on the runway, broke out in cold sweat. Their negligence had led to this nightmare, yet there was no time for regret. They rushed to clear the runway, halt all other aircraft, and prepare for an emergency landing. But as the situation worsened, it became clear that the danger was far greater than anyone had feared. The captain, his face grim and drenched in sweat, struggled to hold the controls steady. The plane was breaking apart in midair, and ahead lay a treacherous mountain range with towering peaks and uneven terrain. Even the slightest error could doom everyone on board. He fought desperately, refusing to surrender to panic. But then the nightmare came true. The aircraft began to spiral out of control. Despite his efforts, the plane entered a deadly plunge. The nose dipped, the engines roared, and the ground drew closer at terrifying speed. The captain's hands gripped the controls tightly, but it was hopeless. He had lost all command. Below, a winding road appeared, and the massive aircraft hurtled toward it with unstoppable force. In that dreadful moment, despair swept through the passengers and crew. After such a violent impact, could anyone possibly survive? See you next time! See you.